What's up, everyone? Thank you for joining the Conscious Network on the Jab Unity channel. I wanna say thank you so much for tuning in again, and I want to make sure that we have a very, very special introduction for this guy right here. He is a very good friend of mine, a really good DJ mentor of mine. He's been with me for a very long time. Good energy, good vibes, always has a smile on his face. Ain't about the drama. I don't know if he ever talked about drama. He doesn't bring up about drama. He don't do that shit. He's all about the good vibes. And if I was going to go to Vegas, I'll bring this guy with me. You know what I'm saying? We got J-Blenz in the building. Woo! Shout out to the audience. Shout out to the audience. J-Blenz, how you doing?
Man, I'm blessed, man.
Hell yeah.
I'm blessed. How you doing?
Blessed, bro. The positivity you have, you ain't lying. You know what I'm saying? So who is J-Blenz?
Well, this is how we starting off.
Yeah, we gotta let people know who you are.
Shit, man, I'm a DJ from San Leandro, California. I love music. I love anime.
Okay.
Good food. And,
did I know that? I don't know if I knew that.
Maybe.
Okay.
But
what animes do you like?
Dragon Ball Z, of course.
Okay.
You know, grew up on Dragon Ball Z. Attack on Titan.
Classic.
You know, that's a good one.
Love that one. That's what made me a fan of anime, is watching Attack on Titan.
You know, Akira. I don't know if you ever
I haven't seen that one.
Oh man, you gotta check that.
What's that one about?
So that one is actually I believe Kanye drew a lot of inspiration from that, especially for you know, graduation and college dropout. Yeah, like, you know how on graduation it has or they both have the bear.
Yeah.
So like if you watch Akira, you'll see the bear, that same bear in that anime.
That's crazy.
But I'm pretty confident that he got that inspiration.
That's crazy
from that movie. But
I had no idea.
I haven't watched it in a long time, but that movie is like one of the GOAT anime movies.
Okay.
Like I know it definitely. I believe it inspired Dragon Ball Z too. Like,
oh, so it's old.
Yeah, it's like, I want to say from the 90s.
Because Dragon Ball Z came out like what, 94, 95 or something? Like
yeah, and it might be older, like early 90s, maybe late 80s. I don't know exactly, but I know it came before Dragon Ball Z. So it's like a OG anime, classic anime movie. And I know that anime, it sparked like all the other animes that like we grew up on, like Dragon Ball Z and a bunch of others that I can name. But yeah, Akira.
Okay, I'm gonna check that out. Is it like is it on streaming platforms, or you gotta find it somewhere?
You might be able to find it on streaming platforms. I'm really not sure. You might have to, like, you know, Google it, maybe, you know, go to one of them sketchy websites. You might have to risk it.
No,
but it's worth it though.
Okay, that's what's up.
But I'm sure you could find it somewhere.
That's what's up.
Like you could probably rent it somewhere.
Okay,
like on Xfinity or something. But yeah, definitely check it out.
I love that.
Sure.
I love that. No, that's some game. I didn't know that. That's dope. That's dope. Hell yeah. Fuck yeah. Dope. I'm very happy you're here. You know, I'm very excited to show the viewers who you are if they don't know who you are. I'm very excited to get you in this little segment that I call Caution Questions later on in this interview and podcast. But we'll get into that later. But what inspired you to be a DJ? And you also produce, right?
Yep. I do produce too.
Yeah. So what came first, and what inspired you to do all that?
Man, I would say just always like loving music my whole life. Always being a music head. Just growing up, I always had, you know, my CD player with me, and I would have my little pack with all the CDs. And I loved, like, you know, just collecting like albums and stuff like that. So I always had my CD player, always had my CDs, and then, you know, eventually the iPod. Yeah, the iPod.
Yeah, iPod.
The iPods came out, and I always had my iPod on me. And
man, that was a time. That was a good time in life, because like,
heck yeah,
like it was just so. it felt easy, you know, to upload music and then just to shuffle through your playlist and all that. I mean, the shuffle was a cool concept, but I liked having a screen. You know what I'm saying? I didn't like having to try to figure out where the next song is gonna be. And all that, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, no, for sure. I mean, I have similar memories where like in elementary school I had a CD player, but I didn't carry like the multiple CDs. I just had that one CD for the day or whatever. You know what I'm saying? The burn CD or whatever.
Yeah, but I always had my iPod with me, and then the whole LimeWire, FrostWire, datpiff.com.
Datpiff,
it's just like, just like looking for like all the music.
Can you explain what datpiff is to people? Because I feel like a lot right now people don't even know what datpiff is and what that was.
Man, datpiff was the shit. Basically, it was a website where you could find free music that you could download. Artists would drop like mixtapes on there for free, and you could just download it. So you could search Lil Wayne or DJ Drama or whoever. Like I know, like when Wiz Khalifa was coming out, like that's where I got
the Cabin Fever.
Music. Yeah, it was from datpiff, and I would download all that, throw it right in the iPod, and I loved that, man.
That was a time.
That was a time for sure. And I think like datpiff is trying to make a comeback, I think, from what I've heard, or someone is trying to kind of bring it back into a sense. I don't know exactly what they're trying to do with it, but I think I heard that datpiff is trying to make some sort of comeback, or something happened with datpiff, and then I don't know, they're trying to bring it back or something like that.
Maybe, but I remember for years that I still had datpiff as an app on my phone, and I also had this mixtape downloader app. I forgot what it is exactly called, but I just downloaded mixtape downloading app, and then I just downloaded some of those apps, and some of them worked out. You know what I'm saying? And I still use datpiff every time I get a new phone. If my download music doesn't transfer over, I always download datpiff, and I can still download mixtapes from there. So it's still working, and if it's making a comeback, that's dope. Because I turn off the notifications, but if I had them on, datpiff would have notifications. Oh, new music just dropped. Download now or whatever.
Yeah.
So that's dope. And I miss that era a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Man. It was just different. Like you actually had to like dig for the music. You had to like go and search for it, whereas now it's so much easier. Like we have so much instant access. There's so many platforms where we can get the music, and then now these platforms are introducing like AI to like help you find new music too, which is super dope. But yeah, I miss that era a lot.
Yeah, and it was like it was definitely a moment in time where you could show a friend that had no idea who that are. Like you still do that now, but like it's, I don't know, it felt more meaningful.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like, hey man, check this out. Yeah. Like, oh, you got that new Wheezy?
Yeah. Yeah. Like, oh, but he's underground. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I had a group of friends. I was like, oh, I only listen to underground. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't listen to radio music right now. It's all about the underground. Yeah. And then when they pop off and they be like, oh yeah, I've been listening to it. But nowadays, like anyone could be, I'm saying, like popping off at any time, and like it's it's I don't know if it's easier, or I don't know, but like everyone has their own following now, and people work hard to build that up, and it's just different from back then. But yeah, no, I love datpiff, you know what I'm saying? And
shout out datpiff, man.
Yeah, shout out datpiff. That's all the nostalgia music right there.
No, for real.
That's all the nostalgia music. And then so how did the name J-Blenz come about?
Honestly, when I first started taking DJing seriously, at some point my mentors were like, dude, you gotta have a name, or you need a DJ name.
Yeah.
So, when clients are asking to book you, we gotta tell them like who you are. So, I just was just brainstorming, and that's just what I came up with, because my last name is Blengino.
Yeah.
So I kind of wanted to stick with like just my name in a sense, because I like producers and DJs that just where their DJ name is like just their name, their actual name, or something like that. So I kind of did my name based off that. So I was like, okay, J. I was trying to come up with like, okay, J something, and then eventually I just came up with J-Blenz, I guess. So
hell yeah.
Yeah, and then I just been rocking with that ever since.
It's a smooth ass name. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, I appreciate it.
Because your last name Blenzino. I've not met one other Blenzino in my life. I have not met one other.
There's
Blenzino.
a bunch of them in Argentina.
Shout out to Argentina, all the Blenzinos out there.
Yeah.
Find yourself a Blenzino. Cool. And then blends, that makes sense because, as a DJ, you want to mix the music right. You want to blend it together right. So that's perfect. Yeah. That's perfect. I love that name. So you said you always grew up, listening to music. You was always a music head. What moment in life you're like, you know what, I'm going to take it to the next level, or actually I want to be like this person. I want to actually make music, or I'm going to buy my first DJ controller to become a DJ. Like what moment in life or person or like when did that happen? You're like, I'm going to take it serious.
Okay. I'm actually going to rewind just a little bit just to provide a little more context on that. So, growing up was always a music head. And then like in high school, I would always listen to the DJs on the radio, like 106 KMEL, 94.9 and all that. And I loved in the morning going to school, like hearing the DJ mixes going to school. Like they would just be so dope to me. And, I loved, growing up hearing like DJ Amen or Mind Motion. Yeah, or Rick Lee. Like anytime I heard like their tag, I'm like, oh, like this is like it's going down right now. Even though we're just on our way to school, just get me hyped before the day.
That's what's up.
So I always had an appreciation for the DJ to some level. And then in high school, I did at one point download like a free DJ software.
Okay.
So like I wanted to like try it out. Because like around the time like SoundCloud was out, so I would find like dope DJ mixes, and I was like, oh man, like I was like, I want to put together a mix. So that kind of sparked it, and then when I downloaded the free DJ software, like I was playing with it, but I had no idea what I was doing, and I just never I just kind of left it alone after that. Like I didn't have the motivation or the confidence at that point to actually like do it. Yeah. It was just kind of like, oh, I want to like, just see what's up with it. Yeah. And then I just kind of left it alone after that. I didn't like pursue it. And then fast forward to like 2016, I'm still like finishing up college. My uncle's a DJ. He's been DJing as longer than I've been alive. And he was doing gigs, and, he hit me up and was just like, hey, I could really, use, some help with these gigs that I got going on. And, I'd rather pay you or give my money to family. Yeah. Instead of like, these other guys that I'm hiring to help me with these gigs. And, at the time, like I had a lot going on. I was still finishing up college. Excuse me. And I already had a job too. Yeah. So at first I told him no. I was just like, sorry, Unc, like I appreciate the opportunity and like that sounds dope. But, I already had a lot going on, and that just wasn't my focus at the time. But then eventually I like changed my mind. I was like, all right, like I think he just like kept asking me, and I was just like, all right, like I'll try it out. Yeah. He's like, oh, you could do it on weekends. So I'm like, all right. So yeah, I try it out, and he's working for this DJ company at the time, and the first gig I do, like we're doing like lighting and shit, like no sound. I'm like, what the? I'm like, come on, like what the fuck is this? Am I allowed to cuss? Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, I'm like, fuck it. Like, what you got me doing? Like putting up these string lights and shit. I'm like, what the hell? And then eventually, we would do gigs where, we would do lighting, and then we would set up the audio for like a DJ to come in. Yeah. So I think like that, being around it, really like being around DJs and like seeing them like rocking these events, it brought me like back closer to it, which like kind of re-sparked like my interest in it. And then at some point I was just working with my uncle like so closely that I was just like, man, I really want to like I really want to pursue it. I really want to actually do it.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, he was like the first, him and his one of his best friends that he grew up with, Walt.
Mm-hmm.
You remember Walt?
Yeah, I
right?
remember Walt. Yeah.
Like those two were the first, like the only people really in my life that actually, you know, told me like, hey, go for it. You know, like do that shit. Like, you know, like I remember like one of the first times I ever met Walt. He was like, hey man, you know, your uncle was telling me like, you want to learn how to, you know, make beats. You want to learn how to DJ. Like, he's like, that's dope. Like, you should do it.
Yeah.
And, you know, to hear that from like, you know, a professional DJ music producer, like to tell me that like right away, I was like, oh shit, like that's hella dope. You know, like that felt good. That kind of helped like push me. And then like for my uncle, for him to like, you know, he gave me that same energy. Like, yeah, like that's dope. You should do it. Like, you know, like I really think like you should do that. And then just from there, it's just that's how I got in it.
That's
so
beautiful.
Definitely, I definitely attribute just where I'm at today, a lot of that from them. So I'm very, very grateful for them for giving me that energy. Because you know, most people in your life, like if you tell them like, oh, I want to like do music or I want to do this, like this or that, they're like, oh, like, you know, that's cool, but they're not actually giving you like that energy, you know, like that belief, you know, like, hey, you should do that. Like, that's dope. Like, you know, I can see you doing that.
Yeah.
You know, so they were like the only ones like that have ever made me feel that way.
That's cool.
Where I actually felt like, oh shit, like I actually had some type of belief in myself to actually like really do it.
That's dope.
And then, and then from there, I just was like, all right, Unc, like let's do it. And you know, he introduced me to Serato. He introduced me to Ableton for music production, and then the rest is history from there.
There you go.
You know?
So what do you recommend for aspiring producers and DJs? Like, what do you recommend to, like, how do you, like, if they're struggling to get the ball rolling, like, what do you recommend them to do early in the career where, like, if they're first buying their equipment, like, what would you recommend to people that don't have the equipment yet, but wants to do it, but don't know how to start? Like, what do you recommend to them?
Yeah, I would say luckily today with technology, you could get started with like really good stuff at a really good price. So what I would say is, you know, obviously start saving your money. I would say, I guess if we're talking in the context of like getting into DJing, I believe Serato Lite is free. Maybe not. But
no, Serato does have a free
But I know
version.
like the entry level DJ controllers, they come with Serato Lite. So, you know, and entry level controllers nowadays, you can get it for like $200, $250, which like really isn't that much. And you could do pretty much everything on those things. So I would say just start saving your money, save $250, $300, get yourself an entry level DJ controller. And then and that should come with Serato Lite. But if you still want to play around with stuff while you're saving, like maybe just find like a free DJ software and just start like messing around with that. Like just start playing with your creativity. Like just start exploring your own creativity with music, like while you're saving. And, you know, YouTube, baby, YouTube University. Bro, there's so many resources out there, you know, like nowadays it's so easy to like learn something, which is like beautiful. But then like the bad part of it is there's so many sources that sometimes you don't know really where to look. So you got in that sense, you have to dig for the good information or just find someone on YouTube or someone online that you resonate with. Like their teaching style resonates with you. And just start watching some YouTube videos or just search up like your favorite DJs that you like. If there's any DJs or producers that you like, just like look up some of their live performances and just draw some sort of inspiration from that. Because that's what I did too. Is like I would like YouTube like my favorite DJs, or I would like try to find their mixes online and just like listen to mixes. So yeah, definitely like before you have any money, like you could listen to other DJs mix. Like that was one of the first things like that I did before I had anything. Like I just like I would just listen to other DJs mix, listen to DJ mixes. I just enjoyed their mixes. Like sometimes I would just like to have it in the car or like while I'm working out or something. So listen to other DJs. Definitely, look up the DJs that you love, that really inspire you. And then, and then once you have the money to get that first DJ controller, you're pretty much like all good. But you are going to need a laptop too, which that's kind of expensive.
Yeah,
but there's some affordable laptops like to get started with. I'm definitely gonna recommend that you get a Mac just because, Mac is just
reliable,
like
strong,
reliable.
enough.
Yeah, man, it's like the Honda Civic,
the
Toyota, of computers. It's reliable, it's good quality, powerful technology, and then that way you don't have to like. Upgrade later. Like you just have something that'll like last you, so it's an investment for sure. Like save your money, definitely get the laptop first if you don't have the laptop, and then get your DJ controller, and then you can get like a pair of I don't know, headphones for like $25-$50. You don't need nothing super fancy. You just need some headphones to hear the music. So and then from there, like just start messing around with it. Keep watching YouTube videos, and definitely if you have a friend that's a DJ, or someone that's a DJ or a music producer, whatever you're trying to get into, like just start like picking their brains, start like kicking it with them, or maybe go to like one of their gigs or their shows. Like just start hanging out with them. Try to, if you don't have a DJ friend, just try to take advantage of online resources, maybe even reach out or ask your friends if they know any DJs or something, just be resourceful.
Hell yeah. That's dope. Do you have any projects coming out soon? Like what are you working on right now as a producer or DJ? Like are you dropping a mix soon? Like what do you got going on?
Yeah, man. I don't want to give away.
Okay,
don't want to give away too much information, but
when you are ready to give out the information, where would people find out?
You'll find out on social media. Okay. So like Instagram, mainly Instagram, and TikTok. I've been trying to be more active on TikTok these days, but I'm mainly on Instagram. So if you follow me on Instagram, you'll see it there.
At J-Blenz.
At J-Blenz. So J-B-L-E-N-Z-Z-Z.
3 Z's.
3 Z's.
But don't sleep on them.
What?
3 Z's, but don't sleep on them.
3 Z's. Don't sleep on me.
Hell yeah. So okay, that's cool being secretive. I like that.
But yeah, I mean, I definitely, I could say I'm definitely gonna throw my first. I'm gonna release my first music project this year. Okay, for sure. So yeah, I definitely want to release my first music project with another artist this year, and then also got some remixes. I want to do more remixes this year. Yeah. Those would be the main focuses for me this year, for sure.
For sure. Yeah. What's an ideal 24 hours for J-Blenz? Like, what would be your ideal 24 hours from waking up to going to sleep?
Man, an ideal 24 hours?
Yeah. Like a very happy, I mean, if that's ideal for you, but a very happy 24 hours that you're just like, yes, I want to do this when I wake up. I want to do this during this time. I want to do this. I want to have enough time for that. What is J-Blenz's 24 hours looking like?
I would say an ideal 24 hours, I actually get up when I say I'm going to get up. Get up pretty early, like, I don't know, around 7. Okay. And then, get a good workout in. Okay. Come home, eat a good breakfast, and then, just get to work, do some work that I need to do, whether it's, music or, DJing, mixing, get my creative juices out. And then, for the most part, just kick it, relax, maybe go on a walk or some shit. You know, hang out with my girl.
Okay.
Go get some good food or something, and then finish the night with like, you know, some more music. Making beats or mixing whatever it is.
Hell yeah.
And for me, that would be like a pretty ideal day.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Chill, healthy. That's a healthy lifestyle.
Yeah, but you know, it doesn't always go that way, you know, but that would be like an ideal day,
for sure,
you know, just
for sure.
like wake up, put that work in, you know, get the creative juices out,
Yeah.
you know, spend time with my girl, spend time, you know, with friends, family, whoever, and then, you know, finish the night working on music or something like that. So
That's beautiful. I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. So now let's throw another scenario your way. Let's say an alien. Aliens comes to Earth, right? With their flying saucer and they abduct you, right?
Yeah.
They drop you off in a random ass planet, moon, star, whatever. Not star, but a planet or moon, right? And they leave you with this magic iPod where you get to choose 5 artists and you get all their catalog, but you only get to choose 5 artists. Which 5 artists would you choose?
Damn. I definitely choose Dr. Dre.
Okay.
Definitely Tupac.
Okay.
Damn, this is tough. So 5. Okay, I got 2.
You got 2.
Let's see here. Definitely. Let's see, Tupac, Dr. Dre. It's just so hard because it's just so. I hate these types of questions.
You hate them?
It's just,
Oh shit!
There's so many like options to where
Yeah.
I'm just like, there's just too many options.
But think about you're in space in a random planet. Or
Yeah, so I
you know
gotta
what I'm
have
saying?
some variety. So I got a lot of hip hop right there. I'm gonna have to switch it up. Okay, I definitely gonna want some Bob Marley.
Okay.
You feel me? Because if you're trapped in space, you're gonna start going crazy.
Yeah.
So I need some Bob Marley to fucking make me feel okay. You know what I'm saying? Some Bob Marley.
Baby, don't worry.
You know, I Am Legend. I mean, Bob Marley helped him get through that shit. So hopefully,
Man,
it'll
that
help
movie
me.
was tough to see.
Yeah. So yeah, definitely Bob Marley. Okay, so I got some reggae in there.
Mm-hmm.
I need some R&B. I definitely need some R&B, and then I need some jazz. Yeah, I need jazz. So I guess for jazz, I'd probably go like Herbie Hancock.
Okay.
You know, I like to listen to him like when I'm working or like if I'm.
Do you know how big his catalog is? Is it big?
I don't know, but I would assume that it's like really big.
Okay.
He's like a jazz goat. So yeah, Herbie Hancock, and then I need some R&B. Man, there's just so I only got one R&B artist that I could choose.
That's the only one.
Who am I gonna choose? I can't fuck this up. Damn. I think I'm gonna go with it's just like if I'm stuck with that one artist, I gotta really, really love them.
Yeah.
Damn it, JC.
Yeah.
No, you good.
Caution.
Huh?
Caution.
JC Caution?
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck
Caution.
it.
No, but yeah, last one, R&B. What do you think?
R&B. Man. Shit. I'm gonna go with Mario. Fuck it.
Mario?
I loved Mario. So I think like growing up, I loved Mario. So, you know, that'll just kind of keep the nostalgic memories going while I'm fucking going crazy in space.
Is he the one that Let Me Love You?
Yeah.
Let me be the one.
I'll probably just have that song on repeat.
Yeah, no, he has a lot of good music.
Yeah,
I remember like 2 years ago, I haven't listened to him for a long time, and then 2 years ago, like Spotify Shuffle or radio came about, and then it played some Mario. I was like, oh fuck, I forgot about him. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, once I got the nostalgia from listening to Mario, I just dig deeper, and I was like, oh, you know, he has a lot of good songs. You know,
he really does.
And he was like 16 or 17 when he was dropping these albums too. You know, so he was very young. Cool. Is there any artist that you want to work with, like any like dream collabs or like collabs that you really want to, you know, get in? They could be like dead or alive, you know them or not know them, met them, not met them, you know, so on and so forth.
Dream collabs. I'd probably want to work with like Dr. Dre, to be honest. You know, like just if I could like be in a room with him, just try to absorb as much of his greatness as I could. You know, just pick his brain.
Would you be like,
or watch him work? Just watch him work.
Watch him work.
Yeah, and you know, and just talk to him too. Like, definitely Dr. Dre. I feel like I would learn like some crazy shit from him. Probably.
Yeah, manifest that. It's gonna happen.
Yeah,
one day.
Yeah. When he like had that scare, like that health scare. I think it was like a brain, like an aneurysm, or something like that. Dude, like my fucking...
You were scared.
I was scared, man. I was like, nah, man, not Dr. Dre. And this was like during, you know, I think during the pandemic when we were
2020 type shit.
We were losing hella like famous people and shit. So I was like, dude, come on, man, not Dr. Dre. Man.
Yeah.
Please no.
Yeah, you know, he held it down, you know what I'm saying? Thank God nothing bad happened.
Yeah, thank God, you know, he's still here. So yeah, definitely Dr. Dre for sure. Yeah.
What's J-Blenz's ideal meal?
Like health wise or taste or just in general?
Your ideal meal.
Just my ideal
like
meal.
What would you love to have and you find yourself wanting to have it consistently? Not consistently, but like
all the time?
Yeah, you know.
Or like some
like it always typically sounds good for you, or like you would always be down for it. Like what meal?
Man.
Tacos?
Tacos.
Anytime.
Hell
yeah.
Any place.
All
tacos
right.
for sure.
Hell yeah. I mean, good thing you live in California.
Yeah, for real.
What is that?
I don't know.
We're going to our next segment called Caution Questions.
Shit.
I
thought the aliens were coming.
They're going to give you that one iPod. You're fucked now. No, but we got this segment called Caution Questions where I'm going to ask you a series of questions and you're going to answer it to, you know, the best of your ability.
Right.
You know, typically as fast as you can, but I'm not going to be timing you. So you could take your time if you like.
All right.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Red or blue?
Red.
Ice cream, chocolate or vanilla?
Chocolate.
Cake bread. So not the icing, just the cake bread. Chocolate or vanilla?
Chocolate.
Sunrise or sunset?
Sunset.
Iron Man or Batman?
Iron Man.
Marvel or DC?
Marvel.
Hot or cold?
Hot.
Alcohol or marijuana?
Marijuana.
I heard that. Apple juice or orange juice?
Orange juice.
Odd or even?
Odd.
Why odd?
I don't know. I just fuck it. It just sounds more fun, I guess.
I heard that. All right. Baseball, football, or basketball?
Basketball.
Red wine or white wine?
Red wine.
I heard that. Would you rather fly or breathe underwater?
Ooh, that is tough. But I'd rather fly.
You'd rather fly?
Yeah, that
be
would
with the birds.
That'd be so dope.
Would you rather travel to the future or past?
Oh damn! Now that I'm okay. Yeah, thank you. Fuck. I think I would rather go to the past.
Yeah.
I'd rather go to the past because like the future, it's like, what if you like go too far and then like the universe is gone? You know what I'm saying? Then you just go to the future and then you're dead.
Like there's like rubble everywhere. Like
or there's just nothing. You know, you just go too far because you know we just fucked everything up.
Yeah.
Or
Okay.
aliens fucked everything up.
The
You know?
fucking aliens.
There's just so much uncertainty
in the future
with the future
because you know what happened in the past.
Whereas like the past, and there's a lot of unknown and uncertainty in the past too. But at least we have like some records of shit. But I would want to see.
So yeah, what time in the past would you like to go back to?
Yeah, I'd want to go like those moments like in the ancient scriptures where they said some crazy shit happened.
Like what?
Like
what?
like
group of civilization was
or I don't want to see what like the Egyptians
the
were
pharaohs
up
and all
to,
them.
or even earlier than that, like the Sumerians. Like I'd want to see what they were up to, or like Mesopotamia. Like I want to see what were y'all doing.
Yeah,
because
what was going
y'all were
on?
doing some shit.
Yeah,
And there's a lot of there's a lot of shit that probably happened that we lost. Like records of like
for sure.
like what knowledge they had, or what actually happened. History like has been, people have distorted history so much throughout time. It's like, how do you know what actually happened? You don't know until you were actually there. So
Yeah,
I would definitely want to go to the past, and I'd probably want to see what the Egyptians were up to, or like the Sumerians or something like that. I feel like I'd probably see some crazy shit.
That's dope.
Yeah.
And would you be hella like in them with them, or just be like watching them from afar? You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, I'd want to like be in there with them. Like, so hopefully I would, if I could be, at least have like some attire to where I can kind of blend in. But then it's
know
like
the language.
Yeah, if I like could go there and like kind of know the language and like blend in a little bit, then I would do that.
Okay,
cool,
that's dope. That's
so I
dope.
could,
I haven't
really
heard that answer before.
Yeah, just so I could really see like what it was like back then. See what type of shit they were on.
So, all right, so I know you have a significant other.
Yes.
Would you rather her to be smart and mean, or dumb and loving?
Damn, that's smart and mean. I'd rather her be dumb and loving. I mean, I wouldn't want to be with a mean ass person my whole life.
No, right?
Like what the fuck?
You could look out for her dumbness, right?
Yeah, I got you, but I'll do my best. But no, yeah,
I might fuck up here and there too.
Yeah, but yeah, I'd rather go for the loving, man. I don't want to be around someone mean.
Yeah, no, for sure. I love that. Would you rather be a professional dancer or singer?
I think I'd rather be a professional dancer.
For real?
Like singing's dope, but like I've always thought like dancers are hella dope to me. Like turf dancers. Or like especially like when America's Best Dance Crew.
Love that
show. Was
show.
The shit, man. And
I love
the
that
Jabberwockies. It's just crazy how like they were like the first season, but like no one was ever better than them.
No one.
And don't get me wrong, there was some dance crews that were fucking crazy good.
Yeah.
But the Jabberwockies, they were just different. And then like the outfits, like the mask and shit, that was just so hard. Like the Jabberwockies are so dope to me. Like, and like I wish I could dance like that.
Yeah. Yeah. I think they're from San Diego.
For real?
Yeah, but they have a very big presence in the Bay. Like the Bay loves them.
Yeah, hell yeah, man. I mean,
they love the Jabberwockies.
They've performed. They did that
halftime show with
that
E40,
show,
right?
Yeah, hella times. So
yeah,
the Bay loves the Jabberwockies.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to see some moves in from you. I don't
man,
really see you dancing.
My moves, bro. Hell no. That's why I chose dancing, because it's something I can't do.
I feel so you can sing.
No, I can't sing
real quick.
No, I can't sing either. Hell no.
All right. Would you rather be a vampire or a werewolf?
A vampire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. I just think vampires are just fucking badass.
Yeah, but you can't be in the sun.
I think
that wouldn't bother you.
Yeah,
that would bother you.
That would bother me. That would bother me. I do think werewolves are hella dope too. I think those are both really dope options.
Yeah, but you vampire.
I think I'd rather be a vampire.
Yeah,
like vampires are hella clean.
Okay, hell yeah! Shout out to all the vampires.
Yeah,
Team Edward, huh?
Sure.
All right. So, would you rather have the world end in natural disasters like 2012? Have you seen the movie 2012?
Yeah.
Would you rather have the world end like that or a zombie apocalypse?
I'd rather have a zombie apocalypse.
Yeah.
That would. I know I say that now, but I know in the moment be like, "Fuck, man." But I'd rather have a zombie apocalypse just because I feel like we would kind of have a little more of a chance. Where like when you got a big tsunami coming out, you got zero chance.
Yeah.
You done.
Yeah.
Meteors coming. Oh, this over.
Yeah.
With zombies, that's still tough, but at least we kind of have like something, like we could like fight back and like shoot them and shit, and blow them up.
Yeah.
Like we could like fist fight them.
Yeah, there is the chance. It's just a lot scarier, and the death might be a lot worse in the zombie apocalypse.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I might regret that decision because it's like when you're getting fucking eaten alive, I'm not gonna lie, that would be a really scary and terrible way to go.
Yeah.
I mean, you're literally like getting chomped
one at a time, traumatized.
Like, and you're just like, you're probably gonna die decently slow. Like you're gonna endure that.
Yeah.
Like for a cool minute until you're actually like dead.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that would be pretty gruesome. So
it's a tough question.
I'll probably regret that decision, but it just seems more lit because, you know, zombie movies. I love zombie movies, and then zombie games like Left 4 Dead and shit. Where, you know, you got your squad and you just like, all right, watch my back. You know, like, oh shit, right there, boy. You know? But like, I know in the moment that shit would be scary as fuck.
No, life would change, and then like your courage and braveness has to go up. You know what I'm saying? For sure, in a zombie apocalypse, I think I would choose a zombie apocalypse too. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Like for what? Like, why would you choose? Like similar reasons, or you got your
similar reasons? Like. I don't know. Actually, I don't know. I feel like you might have a better chance living off of that than like you said, tsunamis, meteors, volcanoes, and all that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like the people that made it out in the movie 2012 were the rich people that built that submarine. They saw it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like, fuck them, man. I don't want them to. Yeah, you know, that's easy for them. But zombie apocalypse, a little more.
I'm not in that tax bracket. You know,
they might be the first ones. You know, because they're probably the rich motherfuckers are the ones that probably have the zombie virus that they're developing, and then it accidentally got on them first.
Yeah, exactly. So, you know what I'm saying? Shit. Yeah, you should think about writing a little story about that.
I don't know if my writing skills would be.
Okay. All right. Would you rather burp or fart every 5 minutes?
I'd rather fart.
For real?
Yeah. Yeah.
Breakfast, lunch, or dinner?
Dinner.
Dinner?
I love breakfast, but dinner.
Okay. Well, shit, Josh.
Because I could always eat breakfast for dinner.
Yeah, you can. You can always eat breakfast for dinner.
You know?
Yeah. I heard that. I like that. Breakfast at dinner is a different vibe.
It is, man.
You know what I'm saying? It's breakfast. Yeah. I like breakfast for dinner sometimes. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah. Well, J-Blenz, you survived caution questions. Congratulations.
Oh, shit. Thanks, man.
Was it tough? Or what?
Yeah, it was pretty tough.
Really? Okay, I like that. Cool. Well, shit. Do you want to say anything to the viewers?
Hi. Nah. I don't know. Nothing, I guess.
Okay.
I don't know. What's up?
All right. Well, shit. Well, that concludes everything.
Okay.
So,
for sure.
you know, I really appreciate you coming through. I want to say I'm very grateful for the work that we've done together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I really appreciate that. You know, I love listening to the music in the Strength in Numbers project. You know, until this day.
I love that.
So you know, I just want to say a quick thank you. And hell yeah, I appreciate you for coming through.
Man, I appreciate you having me on here. Actually, I take back what I said. I do want to say something to people.
What's up?
I just want to, just thank, everyone that's supported me up to right now. And
hell yeah.
Shout out, if you are watching, shout out to you.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? Fuck with my boy JC. He got some dope people coming up on here. So, shout out to y'all.
Hell yeah. Comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff.
Sir.